I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase a bag. I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. Lonely now, I'll give up everything. Daunting all, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I'll give up everything, daunting all, if I can see my dream, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Lonely now, I'll give up everything. Daunting all, if I can see my dreams, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, 'cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds and put the work in, we got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient.
What is going on, crypto fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Nightcap. We're doing this every Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're bringing you some of the most important market news as well as technical analysis that you can use for tomorrow. Well, of course, we got a lot to talk about because Bitcoin overnight took another dumpsy-doo. Altcoins, though, actually held up relatively well in comparison, right? We've actually seen a little bit of a bounce, we'll say. You know what, I'm not going to say a bounce, and we're going to say we hit some support. We'll hit some support, and then some of the altcoins actually did get a little bit of a bounce. They are breaking a little bit of that structure to the downside. So all is not lost right now. It is good to see that altcoins are holding up. I think they've just been beaten to death leading up to this. So you know, there's not much more damage that can be done. I mean, I say that, but you never know. We're at a very key level. I would say, you know, there's thumbnails out there sometimes that I'm like, hey, we're at a critical level. And we are, in an essence, right? Because we kind of find out which direction price action is going. We're at a freaking critical level now, okay? Because it could get weird. It could get weird very, very quickly. From the level that we're at, I would say we only got a few more $1,000 or so to play with, and then it can move quick. All right, so we're gonna look at that when we get to the charts. But first up, I want to show you guys a video. Okay, I got a video that I watched today, and it resonates with me. Okay, and the reason it resonates with me is because I have this saying of like, I find these like nasty support levels, but there's usually liquidity around them. But it's like, when you don't feel like you should be buying, and like you're kind of like you feel like you got shook out of the market, it's probably the time. It's probably the time. But this guy, Dr. David Paul, he talks about that a little bit. So let's go ahead and bring him up here. Not really bring him up, but you know what I'm saying. But I want to play this for you guys. Let me know. Make sure you guys can hear it. I do have to stop. I don't know why the music is still playing, but here we go.
The best trades occur after the masses have been stopped out, and markets tend to move. And that's because the big fellas up there, they can't press the wee button and get in because there's just not enough liquidity there for them to get in size. So they have to, in fact, engineer 100,000 guys like you, sir. Pull you one way, your stop loss gets hit. That, in fact, sets off a sea of liquidity for them to get in. Even if you don't have the strength to buy at the level, if you can get in and you can see that lots and lots of people have been stopped out before you get in, then you're probably on the right side of the trade. The good trade's always the hard trade. Always. Not intellectually difficult. In fact, the thicker you are, the better probably, but emotionally difficult. When it's time to buy, you won't want to. The best trades occur after the...
So that is like the key point there. When you don't want to buy, it's probably time to. And so that has kind of led me into the strategy I'm really taking as Bitcoin continues to move its way down. We'll look at some of the key levels there, but I'm kind of DCAing on the way down in hopes that, you know, ultimately the price will go back up. So that's kind of what I've been looking at here as of late. The things that I'm doing here in terms of some of the scalping, the intraday stuff, you guys know that I'm more of a swing trader. You know, that is not a lot of my capital in terms of what I have invested or, you know, ready to invest. All right. Because I do have dry powder. I am sitting on a lot of dry powder, to be honest with you. But I am kind of like rotating into more of a DCA approach. So that being said, let's get over the chat. Let's say what's up to everybody. I can see you guys are making it move already. I appreciate you. Me and username, of course, we're already in here chatting before we went live here. And I've had the opportunity, because I've been stuck in a hotel, to really look and you know, talk to some people and just read and try to get smarter, right? And there's definitely some interesting tidbits that I've picked up over the last couple of days, and I'm going to try to implement those. But when I do, and if it is successful, then what I will do is make a small video for you guys, a static video that you guys can go and watch and try to pick up on those. Because, you know, a lot of it revolved around how to get into these trades earlier, right? Because you see a very similar strategy with a lot of us where we wait for that confirmation candle after we hit a level of support. There's actually another way, believe it or not. And it's really about reading the candles as well as the volume kind of in conjunction, right? And then sometimes you can pick up on some things as well as seeing the structure. And we'll talk about that in a video, but I am pretty excited to kind of see if I can implement this successfully. All right, Indie Rock Crypto, what is up, my guy? How you doing, Buck? How you doing, brother? Good to see you in the chat. Jesse Galuk, what's up, my guy? Of course, he's the mod in the house. Look at that, man. He's doing work over there, posting a Discord. I appreciate that. And then Alexandra G, another super sticky, wrecked. I mean, yeah, it ain't pretty out there, not gonna lie, and there's still potential for more downside, unfortunately. Jay Violet, what's up with you? How you doing? Good to see you. And my boy Danny Quest, he said it's brutal. It is brutal, man. It is brutal, but when it's brutal, right, we're kind of starting to figure that out. Like, just keep DCing in, man. What are you doing? You're buying down your basis, you know. So that's kind of the approach I'm taking myself, and that's, you know, that's the way that you can stay engaged, right? You got to have skin in the game. If you don't have skin in the game, then you're going to miss the moves. Unfortunately, you can, you know, miss the moves to the downside, but also, you know, you miss some of the moves to the upside. And, you know, we've gone over it a few times on the channel. Like, there's only a minute amount of time throughout the year that the market really moves a significant margin, right? So you got to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I would say the counter to all this right now, and Piper's kind of been beating the drum for, I'd say, months at this point, is the data is not good, right? So if you talk about the economic data and you factor that into the equation, it's not great. There's been many times that we've talked about the traditional market. It's pumping through the roof. It's hitting all-time high. And we're like, why? Why is it pumping through the roof right now? It just doesn't make sense. But, you know, here nor there, there's ways, right? There's ways to protect yourself. Of course, we talk about how to implement some of the risk, you know, risk is basically stop losses, things of that nature. Protect yourself, you know. All right, let's keep giving some shout outs here. Kate Diggity, no doubt. What's up to you? Who else we got in the chat? Scrolling. You guys know how I go. Kelly L, you're becoming a regular. Good to see you again. Good to see you. All set in the house. TradeFly has the best music on YouTube. I mean, I appreciate it. I try. Honestly, you know what? It is actually the same individual. So if you do like the music, all set, look up an artist called Nefx. All right, he's a rapper. He does, I guess he has a deal with YouTube, and all of his stuff is royalty free, so you can use it anywhere and everywhere, and it's all Gucci. So it's pretty cool. And that's literally on YouTube, like YouTube Studio also. All right, scrolling down here. Who else we got? I think I got all of you so far. You guys are just blowing up the chat. Oh, here we go. Vobian, what's up? Welcome back. Good to see you. Crypto Chef, how you doing? Good to see you as well. Good to see you. All right, scrolling down a little bit more. Let's see. I can't figure out how to tag people, LOL. Are you on your phone? Sometimes it's a little weird on the phone. But, Wix wife, fine, 89. Good to see you, lady. Hope all is well with you. There you go. There you go. You know her. Well, saying what's up to the night cappers. Night cappers. There we go. Words are hard. I'm working on it. All right. Scrolling down a little bit more. Whew. I zoomed out on the chart and I'm not feeling bullish. I mean, I get it. I get it. There's I mean, it's not bullish. I'll be real with you. It's not. It's not bullish right now. So what you are seeing is reality. We are just hoping. We are hoping at this point that we have a support level that holds up. I mean, that's kind of where we're at right now. TradeFly, what do you think? Is this a good Tesla dip? You know, I don't look at Tesla as much, but this is what I'll tell you. And, you know, we'll look at the charts. I'll answer that question here in a second. When we get to the charts, remind me if you can. Just say Tesla or something in the chat, and then we'll look at two different assets, and then you can be the judge of what looks better. All right. It's kind of part of what I was learning today too. So, Hart, what's up to you? Good to see you in the chat. Army Piper, we in here. What's up, brother? Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for being here. Scrolling down. Bull run over. Send it to 0. Man, come on, man. See, you ain't right. You ain't right. You know what? I'm going to show you a counter argument to Piper's bearishness. Even though I'm not going to say I'm giga bullish right now, but I'll show you a small counterpoint. And we can go from there. Retro Mike Tech, what's up to you, bro? I've been waiting all day for the one and only A show. You know it. You know it. I do miss my dude FD though. It's unfortunate. We gotta get him back. Wick 589. What's up? I asked Frankie what this macro price action feels like. He said it feels like 21 to 22 night before the crash. Yikes. That's not ideal. I mean, like I said, man, you're holding on by a thread. Username OV13 to go. Yo, so you know what I did? I think I told you guys for Christmas I asked for like some signed like OV stuff, collector stuff, because I think like the closer we get, his stuff is just gonna pop in price value. All right, Chris Klein, what's up? Hey fam, how you doing? Good to see you. Don't long Popcat. Hello. Might have to look at that. Crypto Sided, what's up? Had to jump off the phone and onto the laptop just to say hi to you guys. Well, I appreciate it. Andrea, how are you? Good to see you. And then Dave Digital. I think I got everyone. All right. If I didn't, yell at me in the chat. I will give you a shout out. You know how I roll. I always make sure to say hi to everyone. It's very important to me that we show everybody some love. All right. Let's go. Quick little market update here. Here we go. Total market cap is sitting at 2.94 trillion. That is down 2.35%. That is not good. It's still under that magic 3 trillion mark. But remember, we were sitting under 1 trillion for quite some time, right? So it's, you know, we made some moves. We made some moves. All right. 24-hour trading volume is at 209 billion. That's up 66.25%. Bitcoin dominance currently at 59.98%. That makes a lot of sense, right? Because remember what I was just saying in the opening. It looks like altcoins held up pretty well in comparison to Bitcoin. So the interesting part the interesting part of this is the sell-off seems to be more Bitcoin than the alts. Right? It's almost like the alts were like a lead indicator for Bitcoin. It's interesting. It's interesting to see. No doubt about that. Fear and Greed Index currently sitting at 29. So you know we are in the fear region. Hey, that is definitely a buy for some people. See here, yeah, it's sitting in fear. So depends on how you do it, man. I know Crux is big on that. He likes looking at stuff once we get into fear and extreme fear. All right, Bitcoin price currently sitting at $88,265. Ethereum's at 478. So 24 hours, Bitcoin is down 3.54%. Ethereum is down 0.23%. Over the last 7 days, look, roughly even. Look at XRP. It's actually in the positive and only down 9.53%. BNB is actually up 3%. So, I mean, you see what I'm saying here? Solana, obviously there's FUD around Solana right now. So like that's not so, I mean, even over 24 hours, it's still outperforming Bitcoin. But last 7 days, you know, that one took a big hit. There was a big fall. Doge, been talking about that. I just don't feel comfy with Doge right now for political reasons. Let's see, Cardano. It's okay. You know, just like everything else. Tron got smacked around a little bit. But yeah, man, like it's been definitely an interesting 24 hours. I did not expect that. So one of the things I talked about, and I was expecting full transparency, right? And I said this on the show, so I'll own it. I thought if Bitcoin went down to 86K, because we've been looking at 86K for months, right? We've always had that on our radar, right? Because why? There was liquidity. And then it was the 382, and we were saying, hey, like it'll make a lot of sense to pull back to the 382 to 86K, keep a bullish structure, clear out the liquidity, gives the the whales and institutions the opportunity to buy in. All right, so it made too much sense to go down to 86K, but I thought the altcoins would be decimated if it did, and I will say I guess they kind of are, because a lot of them are down like about 40%, but they lost a lot of their value when we went down to 91,000, right? So when we were at 91,000, that's where like max pain seemed to be for the altcoins. And then as we pulled back even more, like that correlation changed, right? That divergence changed. It was very, I don't know. I think it was interesting. Maybe I'm just a big nerd. Anyways, let's go over to our next segment. It is going to be the Daily Degen. Let's get that going. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and scroll through some coins here. Let's see what we can find. IP has been a ripper the past couple days. Like I said, I think that one got listed on a Coinbase. It looks like it is pulling back. That might not be the long to take today, to be honest with you, because you guys are 65% long right now. Let me see how many votes we got. Let's see what we're looking at today. 26 votes. All right. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep looking. You guys still have an opportunity to vote if you want, as I find something to take a position on here. Scrolling. Nope, we don't duck with duck. Y'all know that. Swarm. Good Lord, what is this? LCH. All right. That looks degen to me, man. Let's freaking rip it. Let's go. Here we go. Let's see. 20x. Yep. Cool. Send it. Let's go. We're in there. ALCH. I ain't got a clue. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, well, if you guys don't know, that's how we kind of roll here on the Daily Degen. We give you guys the audience opportunity to vote, and we just full send that thing. Look at that. That thing's up 20. Goodness gracious. 23% in the matter of seconds. We'll come back and check on that. I don't know. Should I just take the win or what? Or should I take the... that's one of those things, man. You just see it right there at the moving average. See the structure, looked like it was getting a bounce. Man, that is crazy. Let me put a horizontal on here real quick. Candle closes. What do you guys think? Put a limit on that thing. Look, now it's already negative. This thing is just moving. If this thing moves the wrong direction, it's gonna get liquidated quick. Seems to be very volatile. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's set 0.026. We're gonna go ahead and put a limit order on that. I know it sounds weird. You know what? I'll let you guys choose. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. 1, if you guys just want to ride this out to the end of the show, or 2, if you want to try to take the money. All right, take the dub if it goes up to 0.026, which looks like a little horizontal here. All right, I'll let you guys vote in the chat here. We'll come back to it, and let's go ahead and get into some of our news here. All right, SEC drops the Uniswap investigation, so all of Gary's work is now for naught. Sorry, Gary. So long to you, brother. I mean, this is good to see, honestly. We've been seeing this a lot. I think I've seen the SEC drops investigations probably 2 or 3 times over the last like week to 2 weeks. So very, very interesting. You can see that there is a new chief in town. There's no doubt about that. All right. So ultimately, I think that's going to be a good thing. Uniswap, that might actually be, worth a look to see how Uniswap is performing right now that they don't have to worry about the investigation. And if they drop the investigation, that means they're not even going to come after them, I think, for any kind of financial penalties or any of that stuff either. So that's good to see, honestly. All right. Next thing up. This one is more important, all right, because we had a really big discussion, and one of the reasons I was kind of about Ethereum, all right? So you got this ETF, that's cool for Ethereum, super dope, got it, bullish. But the reason I didn't like the ETF is because, like, one of the big things with Ethereum is having the capability to stake it, right? So if you planned on holding Ethereum, why wouldn't you stake it? Like, that was like the big question. Like, if it is an investment, it's truly an investment, then why wouldn't you want to stake it? And so I think that made the ETF less valuable. And I think you saw less interest and less buying into it, at least retail. And you didn't really get that conversion of crypto people over to the retail side, or I won't say retail side because we are retail, but over to the traditional side. Because you couldn't stake it. And they know better, right? I think the majority of us are smart enough to know that, it will increase your gains. So, why wouldn't you take advantage of it? So this could be the steps to turning that around. And I think that's going to be big for Ethereum. I'm actually, I won't say like massive, but I do think that's definitely going to be a good thing for Ethereum. All right. Here we go. We're going to bring up our other member of the show. You know who he is, Elmer Fudd. Sound the siren. All right. So, I hear this a lot. All right. MicroStrategy. And I just thought this was perfect. So, one, let's just go through the article. This is obviously KBC Letter, home of the FUD, right? So, MicroStrategy falls over 55%. Many are asking, what about forced liquidations, right? They have that fear, all right? They got that pucker factor from previous experiences, right? We've been burned by this before where these big companies get liquidated. It's not the case with MicroStrategies, okay? So they have convertible notes. Those convertible notes are actually due in 2027 and 2028. Now, what can happen if those notes come due early, or if they get to the maturity, right? And then they're forced to pay those back, and Bitcoin is now lower, then that could be an issue for MicroStrategy, okay? And they could potentially go under. But I think what they're going to continue to do is invest, right? They're going to create this perpetual cycle of investments into Bitcoin. And he's already said in an interview, he's like, hey, if that shit goes to $1, I'm just going to buy it all. So, and he was like, then the price will go back up. I mean, supply and demand, I guess, but I don't know if anybody's going to want it or desire it if you own it all. They'll find something else, right? But anyways, just so you guys understand kind of how that is, no, they're not really at risk of getting liquidated, even if they go under their basis, right? So their entry or their average getting into Bitcoin, just so you guys understand that. So just wanted to throw that out there. All right, over the crypto bubbles, we are green halfway. IP's up 14.9%. IMX Mutable is up 11.1%. Virtual's up 7.9%. ENA's up 10.6%. OP up 5.7%. Quant's up 13.3%. TIA's up 11.5%. Maker's up 15.5%. All right, some that are getting hit hard. Radium, that was actually down, I believe, pretty hard yesterday and the day before. I just know that they were looking worse than everyone else. That trend has continued for them. They're down 16%. All right, so let's see who else we got here. We got Telcoin, that's down 8.2%. Everything else, I mean, you're plus or minus 5-ish, we'll say. That seems to be kind of the vast majority of them, the average between all of them. So it's not looking too crazy. You got some movers. We'll see. We'll see. Let's continue on. We'll look at the charts. I think that's really where we're gonna draw some real conclusions. Oh boy, here we go. That Mario sound goes off. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that. Let me I need to turn the browser off because I don't want you guys to keep hearing stuff from that. But here you go. Let's go through some of these transactions. This is always kind of nice to see if we have a bias towards people selling or buying. All right, 239 Bitcoin. That was moved from a wallet to Kraken. 1,000 Bitcoin was moved from Coinbase to an unknown wallet. All right, so looks like we are positive in the buy column right now. 370 Bitcoin, that was moved to Binance. All right, so now we're catching back up here. 300 moved to a Kraken wallet. All right, now we're pretty much even. And then 240 Bitcoin moved to an unknown wallet. So that's a buy. So slightly more buying than selling. Just, this is, I guess, whale movements, we'll say, but it is fun to track. I don't take too much from it, but, All right. Let's look at the liquidation heat map. This is interesting. Now, this is the 12-hour. You guys know I usually do the 3-day. This is the 12-hour. I just want to let you know I'm on a smaller time frame than normal, so I understand that the liquidity is hotter near price action. It may be less of a driving factor, but what are you seeing right now? In terms of price action, we are starting to make our way up a little bit. Problem is we're hitting a key area of resistance, okay? So people know that. People know this is a key area of resistance. What are they doing? They're putting their stop losses and they're taking leverage shorts right over top of it, right? The other thing you can see is people flooded in earlier this morning. I think this came in, probably about, I know the initial buy started at about like 4 something this morning. And then it came back down, revisited around 9 o'clock in the morning, my time. So I'm central time right now. And then we haven't seen that. That's pretty much the last wick down. I think it was about 9:30, 9:35 my time. So what's happening? As price is moving up, right? You see the structure starting to build up here. All right, here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3. Once we look at it on the chart, you're going to see it's pretty clear. It was touching a trend line. And then you can see the leveraged positions coming in. As price action continues to move its way up, you see it it gets this gap here. Once it gets this gap, now you're seeing it get hotter and hotter. So that's just leveraged positions, stop losses, all building up as price action continues to move up. Again, problem is we're at a pretty big area of resistance, I would say. Now let's look at it. So right now, this is Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart, okay? So you did get a hit of, it looks like bearish divergence here, and this is the 15-minute, so take it for what it's worth. That was in correlation with the value area high. Value area high for this range specifically is sitting about 88.5. Now, the horizontal level of resistance I'm talking about is right here. All right, all I'm doing is looking at price action, okay? So you can see right here, came down, got underneath of it, came back up, right? This is what I was talking about. I keep saying this darn pattern where they keep trapping the long positions, right? Comes down, comes up, traps longs, because you see this breakout right here? This is, a lot of traders take this candle right here. All right, let me show you. And it's more prominent when you have it on a smaller time frame, but for the sake of time, this right here, you'll see it'll break this line. You get a bullish candle, and then they'll take this, right? And it's because they see that momentum. And it's, there's other ways of getting into it. I like seeing a retest first before I get in, and a lot of times you'll see the retest actually come down a little bit lower than this candle. So that's kind of my preference, but it's a lot more conservative, and you get in a lot less trades that way. But you also save yourself from stuff like this. So the momentum did not continue. This did not exist yet. So just understand that this is based off the low. And that's the 618, basically the golden pocket of the range. So for a retracement to the positive side, just so you're understanding. Anyways, so you can see the price action right here. All right, we got a big breakdown. We came down to a very key level, right? We all know. Well, back up a little bit because we didn't make it there yet. All right, again, so we come down, consolidate, move back up. What happens? We break this level again. Now, you could have got out of here and you could have won a trade, but what did it do? It trapped longs again. All right, consolidate. All right, impulse move, consolidate, break down. So it's trapping the longs. All right, then it comes back down again. So we got longs trapped, and then again, it's almost like the same thing. Consolidation. All right, right here, you're looking for this. Boom, breaks through. But the difference you saw with this one, which I almost took a play on today. I ain't gonna BS you. I almost took this. Right here. So you came back down and retested it as support. All right, let me actually change this green. And look right here. You had this level of support before, right? So it's an area that we've already tested. You can see that there was some buying pressure in this area, right? Look at this extended wick. Let me see if I can, probably can't clear it out too much of the fixed range volume profile here, but look at this wick, all right? This wick is showing you that there is willing buyers here at where about 80, we'll call that 86.8, a little bit lower. Yep, 86.8. Actually, I could just look to the top left, right? It's actually 86,784 to be specific. And that is damn close to where? A level we've been looking at. Obviously, they're never going to be perfect, right? If you're expecting a wick right down to this area all the time, doesn't always happen. But the 382 of the range, right? So that is from the low of the previous range up to the all-time high. That's where we get the 382. What have we talked about with the 382? If you keep structure, right? If you keep a bullish structure, that is technically a very bullish setup. Very bullish to come down to the 382. It's also your quarterly pivot. All right. And then if you guys watch CVO, he basically did this like shark pattern, right? It's a cipher pattern. His technical target was 86K. All right. So you have that. What else do you have? Let's come back left on the chart a little bit more. Let's go to the daily. All right. Zoom in here. You got the bottom of the range. All right, now technically it is not the bottom of the range, but it's, I'd say, where the gist, like if you're taking the mean average between, you know, these three wicks right here, that's about the middle, we'll call it. All right, good enough for government work. And if only if you submit your bullets though. All right, so at the bottom of the range though is 85K. All right, that is the bottom. So that's what I'm saying. Like we're hanging on by a thread right now. You want to maintain 85,000. All right, you got a big gap between 85,000 and this wick here, which is at 81.5. Then you're starting to talk about some lower levels. All right, now you have the 0.5 on the fib retracement, again, macro, and you have the yearly pivot point, all at about 80,000. All right, so one, we had some price action here. Right, it did get hung up just a little bit on the daily. I mean, it'll probably be a little more prominent on the 4-hour. But you found a little bit of resistance there before it continued up. I don't know that this is necessarily a strong area. I'm gonna be real with you. All right. If I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the volume that's gonna be here, there's not gonna be a lot. I mean, there's just not gonna be a lot. Now, given it is technical levels, right? You do have the 0.5, you have the yearly pivot, all Gucci. I would say I'll probably layer in here, but it's not going to be as much capital, okay? Because I don't have a ton of confidence in this area. You know, we'll see how it interacts, but understand that it is there, but there's not a lot lining up. Not as much as when you come down to the next level. So the next level is kind of giving you a zone, right? You see the highs. You see kind of, you know, there's multiple highs here. We saw rejections. It interacted with this area quite a bit. So between 73 to about 70K, wouldn't be shocking. And then, of course, 69K is what? That is one of the previous all-time highs as well. So we've never really come down to this area, right? We just took off. We took off and we left all this behind. We've never actually retested this area, which was mostly resistance, and flipped it for that confirmation of support, right? Even if it were to come down to here, it's the same thing we saw with this move, right? It's technically bear or bullish structure. It's still bullish structure for Bitcoin. It sucks. It's not ideal, but it's not in game either. So you got to understand, and that's why I'm kind of layering in, right? If it falls through these levels, all right, we start reestablishing this range, you know, that'll change a lot for me in terms of what I'm thinking. Obviously, you know, my sentiment is going to change if we get the weekly close underneath the channel, right? That kind of scares me a little bit. And, you know, then, I mean, really, you're flipping it, right? So you're in a range, and if what was support turns into resistance, that's a scary deal. That is definitely a scary deal. And you will have two areas, right? Not only will you have the channel, but you'll also have a horizontal kind of lining up with that as well. So we already know 91K was a pit stop before we continued down. So keep those areas, you know, I would say on your charts, in your mind. I want you to think about them and know that they exist. I'm not going to give you any like, oh, it's definitely going down or any of that stuff. We just got to be ready if it moves one direction or the other. And, you know, risk management, right? Like if you guys are upside down, like, you know, think about it. Where is, you know, your line in the sand? And sometimes you just have to put that out there. I've been in trades before where I was down a lot, and had I not gotten out of them, I would have been so much worse, so much worse. So keep that stuff in mind. But technically speaking, if we come down, retest this area as support, we're still Gucci. We are still Gucci. Look at this. I mean, this is a bullish trend, okay? So kind of same deal here, though. All right. TradeFly, please read my next message. I can do that for you. Let's keep looking at this, and then I'll come back to all set. Other thing I want to talk about here is this previous range, okay? This range right here went for 253 days. 253 days. Look at how much it pulled back. 33%. Now, do we have the same sentiment at this point as we do here? Because you're only down 21% in 106 days. Two things. Theoretically, we could only be halfway through the move, and we could still come down another 10% and still be within. So that's the part that's blowing my mind, is the sentiment is absolutely nutty right now. And I really think it has a lot to do with altcoins. But like Bitcoin's only down 21% from the high. I don't know. It doesn't, I mean, obviously it doesn't look good right now that we broke kind of this 91 area, but here nor there. I guess I'm giving you a little bit of hopium that all is not lost. There's still hope. There's still hope. All right. As of right now, structure is still there. All right. Let's see what you got. All set. Corner. Please read my next message. All I see is corner. What you got for me? Scrolling through the chat. Yeah. Alexandra, I appreciate that. 41 views and 26 likes. Yeah, smash the like. Help me out. Help a brother out. I'd appreciate it. You know what it is? I didn't play music for you guys. I get it now. I wouldn't smash the like button either. Let me get that going. There we go. Give you guys your music. All right. So that's a couple things, you know, you got to zoom out a little bit, take a look, see at the charts, see what you got really going on from a macro perspective. Near term though, what we got going on here as we're in this like little range, let's get back to that. This area of resistance, I'm really keeping an eye on. The other thing we got to look at is the liquidity, right? We talked about that. That's really at about 90,100, I believe. Let's go double check that. Oh, what do we got now? 843, unknown. Moving stuff around, 300 to Binance. All right, so more sell pressure. Right here. So 90,100. 90,100. I'm telling you, after like learning some of the stuff I did today, liquidity is key, man. If whoever you're watching is not talking about liquidity, you might think twice. All right, so 90,100. Okay, right here. So that would be the golden pocket of this retracement. So, and that was pulled from here. All right. So here to here, right? This is the last little area we had of resistance before we kind of broke down. Then to the bottom, that would be your golden pocket. You also have the dynamic reactor. Obviously, this is only 15-minute, but you can see that you're building confluence in this area, right? So you got a little bit of range, you got liquidity. Do not be surprised to see a liquidity grab up here with a quick move back down into the range. And I'm going to start calling this the range as of right now, kind of in the short term at about 89K. You can see we're getting multiple hits. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits of resistance right there. And then you can see the bottom of the range is at the area we've been looking at. We've been looking at this for months upon months upon months, right? I pretty sure we talked about this range right here, or this area, the 382, because of the liquidity, right? When FD was on the show, and that was, I mean, I think when we were getting up over 100, I think it was up over 100,000. It was up over 100K because we were like, hey, risk management. Don't be afraid to pay yourselves. We were talking about that for, I feel like, weeks. And then I was like, hey, the opportunity to be like 50K, because I thought about the 50K, was to come down here and pretty much do this a similar thing as we did before. History seems to repeat itself on Bitcoin. There's no doubt about that. All right, so as we're sitting in this range, again, top side 89,500 to anywhere to like 90,100, I think is what we were talking about where liquidity's sitting. Would not be surprised to see that. And then we really got to hold this area. We would like to see a breakout. All right, so if we get over top of where the liquidity is, we get over top this dynamic reactor, golden pocket, all that, then, you know, we start looking for that movement to the upside. And I think, I mean, you're right back talking about this channel again. Unfortunately, that channel could be resistance. So that is the scary moment. All right, if we do work our way up, break, you know, these key levels here, this is it for me. We got to reestablish this range on the weekly time frame. Let's go to weekly. I just want to see 4 days, 23 hours. 4 days, 23 hours. That's what we need to happen. We got to get back into this range or get confirmation. You get a retest and it rejects, starts working its way back down. I'm gonna be a little bit more bearish. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, let's scroll down. Let's see if I can find what you got here. Oh, whoa. Last night cap. Smash the damn like. WTF. Thanks TradeFly for being my human. Dude, Alexo, my dude. You know, we've talked about it quite a bit here, but like me and Alex have actually formed like a real friendship, which is super cool. Really good dude. Really, he's just pretty cool, man. He's a good dude and he's cool. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you. So now you're making me talk about other things here, Alex. I think you kind of, I haven't disclosed that yet. This could be the last nightcap, the crypto nightcap. It could be. My job is, you know, military. I'm on orders. I'm kind of at the will of the El Presidente. And so they're going to be putting me on swings, which is actually at 3 to 12. So 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. That is the schedule that I'm going to be working, right? So there is some finagling here and there in terms of getting into seat times and stuff like that. I can't get too in depth with that, but this, yeah, man, this could be it. I'm going to try my best to still kind of get on here and do some shows, but I don't know that the consistency is going to be there. So with that being said, I really appreciate you. And I really appreciate you guys being here and kind of going through this journey with me. I am not leaving Piper Academy Network, just so you know. You will probably find me more, on other shows. All right. So if my schedule changes again, maybe I'll go on the early morning show. If I can, then I'd love to get on the morning show, right? The market update with Piper and OC. That was always home for me. And I think we had something special going on with the trio. So potential changes to come. All right. And it hurts. I don't even like talking about it because you guys, it's become a little family. All right. We've been in here, the same group of us. There's a solid, 30, 40 of you that just show up almost every night. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you a lot. All right. Scrolling down here. Corner. All right. Please, can you click on the bottom right corner, seasonal and more seasonal? Seasonal and more seasonal. Bottom right corner. I honestly, seasonal and more seasonals. Anybody have any idea? Open panel. That's the strategy tester. Is it in here? Screeners, calendars, options, community feed, notifications. Are you talking about the calendar? Gosh, all said, I honestly, it's not something I've clicked before. All right, shout out to Mike Vollmer. What's up, man? Good to see you in the chat. Hope all is well with you. Clayt the Great, hootie hoo, my dude. What's up? What is up? More seasons for movement across 2020 to present. Okay, so are you asking to see like just a zoomed out of Bitcoin? You can do that if what you're looking for. I don't know the particular thing you're talking about on TradingView, which is probably bad on me, but let's go back. We can go back to 2020. So that's 2020 right there. That's 19. So yeah, I mean, looking at this, you see this right here. Let me see this pullback. All right, let's do a fib retracement on that. If I have, I don't remember. Okay, so gotta turn on. Let's just turn on the platinum pocket because I spy a pullback to the platinum pocket with a bounce, and then it just took off. That's in 2021 though, off the highs. That's basically where that's where I derived the channel from, is the 2021 highs. And what I was looking at there is the pullbacks. Oh man, channel, or the chart. Anyway, high to high, low to low. And that basically I just took a channel and kind of, follow the trend. And you can see this channel's been pretty dope. Broke through, retest, took off, interacted with the median, took off. And we got on the top side of the channel. I'll be honest with you, didn't expect it to get up there. I expected it to stay underneath the channel. And I thought we were going to get that retracement off of the top side of this channel. That's why when I was looking at my high side target to be like 88 to 90K, I was looking for it to stay underneath the channel and then pull back to the median. It's really what I expected. And then you would have done a fib retracement, and that would have been, let's do this. Because I think we made the video here, so I was anticipating something like that, right? So you would be pulling probably to somewhere around the golden pocket. That's kind of my methodology. Anyways, all right. Scrolling through the chat here, just saying what's up to everybody. Oh, Wick 589. Laugh Factory is stand-up comedy, as Nightcap is the crypto. Good job, man. I appreciate you, man. Dude, so have you been to the Laugh Factory? I've actually been there a couple times. Saw Dane Cook. I saw the dude from Hangover, the Asian guy. He was pretty funny. I've seen a bunch of people there. Oh, Alexandra G. I appreciate you. The $20 super sticker. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. We'll be here when you get back. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Open your watch list first. Scroll down. Giving me step-by-steps. Watch list. Okay. And then you said bottom right. Oh, seasonals. What do you... All right. Got seasonals. Now what? There you go. Is this what you're looking for? Now I gotta digest this. Alright, our seasonal tools allows you to analyze a symbol's price movements across the course of previous years. This helps you better gauge if they are repeating trends occurring on an annual basis. Okay. So we're still pretty early in 2025. All the way back here. I mean, like, if you look at, what is this, 2023, it had a bigger move up, and then it kind of leveled out there, went horizontal, but still, there's a divergence in percentage by a long shot. What else you got in here? 2020, that was kind of an inverse move. Yeah, man, I don't really see much of a correlation there in the early part of the year. Let's see how it plays out as it kind of moves through. No. I mean, you do see a pullback in, it looks like 2024 had a pretty big pullback once you got, what is this, March? Yeah, looks like beginning of March. The thing is, right, like if you're trying to correlate this to a cycle, I think it's a little different this time. You had two big moves based on news, right? News-driven narratives that drove the price a little bit. And when I'm saying that, like think about, you had the ETF news, giga bullish, right? The ETF news, the price pumped. And then you had Trump getting elected, right? So he was at the conference. He said, hey, like, this is what we're trying to do with crypto. Like, we're fully adopting it over the crypto capital of the world, right? So when he got elected, another big pump, right? So it's like we were premature in terms of our price movement. Like, you know, we blew our load a little quick in 2024. And that's really what it seems like kind of happened. And, you know, now I think that changes. I don't know if it's going to change the cycle. I hate to go down that rabbit hole, but it does alter the landscape a little bit, right? It has to, because you had these significant moves, and then that pushes you into these psychological areas, 100K, right? You know, I've talked about that a million times. I think 100K was a psychological sell wall, all right? Like, it's just an area where people were not, they were going to take profits, right? Think about how many people 2 years ago were like, if Bitcoin gets to 100K, I'm out. I'm taking profit, right? There was a lot of people saying that. Now, who knows if they followed through on that, but my guess is a good percentage of them did, all right? It's that area where you're just like, dang, it hit it. It hit it. So to see a pullback, and we're only pulled back to 88,000, is not that big a deal. We've seen $10,000 wick days in Bitcoin. I know y'all remember those days. It wasn't that long ago. It was about 2 years ago. A 10K day for Bitcoin was nothing more than an Elon tweet. Fact check me. All right. So, you know, like now we're actually getting to where it's kind of steadied a little bit, right? It feels more like traditional stocks. Like, and a lot of people were like, the correlation between the percentage moves now is very similar. Like Nvidia and some of those, like they're pretty volatile. Tesla, pretty volatile. They move around like Bitcoin almost. So that's kind of what I've noticed here as of late. I don't know, man. Hard to say, right? Because we can't really predict the price. We just try to be ready when it goes there. And, having to understand the psychology of the market. Like, I loved that video that we watched in the beginning. That really hits home, right? Like when you feel like everything's lost and you feel like you want to give up, that's probably the time that you want to buy. Now, the problem is that we haven't taken that approach from Jump Street. That's the issue. We get caught up in the momentum. We get caught up in the movement. And we're just in a hurry to get in. We're just in a hurry to keep getting in. And, it comes back to bite us. That's really how we get upside down in it. Because even though we didn't necessarily FOMO, it is kind of an element of fear of missing out. Because there's a lot of people that bought up here. There's a lot of people that bought up here. A ton of people. Think about this. I got more interest from my friends and family, I would say, actually right about here. So even though a lot of people said retail didn't come back and say, oh, there was no euphoria, then why did all of my friends start asking me about Bitcoin right here? Same thing happened in 2021. The same exact thing. And you know what else set up that same thing happened in 2021? You had two peaks, all-time high, pulled back, all-time high, trending RSI, clear, bearish divergence on the weekly. Don't believe me? Go back to 2021. High, lower, right? So, I don't know, man. Here nor there. All is not lost. We gotta lose some of these levels first. All right, scroll through the chat a little bit more. Oh, that thing just jumped. Again, Alexander G, I appreciate you very much. If you guys don't know Alexander G, like, she is like the super mod, like, everywhere. Much love to her. We appreciate her so much. Seriously, like, she'll go in, she'll put in timelines and all kinds of stuff. So, like, yeah, she's kind of got the keys to the castle. We trust her. Much love to her, and thank you for everything you do for everyone. You're a big piece of the space, honestly. So, floodgates opening. Alex, I'm not crying. Keep scrolling down. Perfect. There you go. I'm crying. Well, Alex, man, we're going to see each other, dude. We'll be at the conference. You guys will definitely see some sort of content from me and Alex playing golf. There is no doubt about that. Silliness will ensue, I promise you. And I'm not going to be all gone. I'm not just like walking off and riding out into the sunset. What I'm going to concentrate on is doing some shorts. It is a big piece of content creation, unfortunately, in YouTube, where you can't just do long form. You can't just do lives. Like, you got to do some shorts. That helps with growth. It helps with subscribers. And, we're a team, right? So if I got some things going on with work, right, it could be temporary. This could be only a 2-week thing or so. We'll figure it out. But, in the meantime, I got to help the team, and we got to continue to grow, right? So again, I'm not out of here. Don't worry. All right. We need to make money together. You know it. Again, I won't be all gone. I think the content that I'm gonna try to do for the shorts is like a quick daily update, right? So, like, obviously I'll keep it like under 30 seconds or whatever the time frame is there. But what I'm gonna do is just give you your key levels. I'm gonna get it all key levels, as best I can in like 30 seconds. and that'll give you guys something to look forward to or look at for the day. All right, so that's kind of how I'm gonna attack that, and then I'll probably try to do like some static update videos, maybe like once a week or something like that. Maybe I'll even go live. Maybe I'll go live on the weekend or something like that, just so you guys have some content where, you know, a lot of this, you know, it's tough. It's tough because we're looking at these charts and day to day, sometimes it just doesn't change, right? So like, it's definitely a challenge sometimes to look at this stuff and be like, hey, like there's this and this, and like really when you're looking at it, you're in the same range. You know, like it can stay in a range like this for days. And so, you know, you find yourself kind of repeating yourself anyway. So here nor there, I appreciate you guys. I'm rambling. It's because I'm going to miss you. That's really what it comes down to. Hurts my heart. All right. French Toaster, hola, my friend. What's up? Juan John, hey, yo. What's up to you? Good to see you. We just party all night. You know it. You know it. Scrolling. Big Pimpin' Alex though, you know, that's my dude. You want a slot? I do short naturally about 5. Alex. Yeah, right. All right, we got another Alex in the house. What's up to you? What's up to you? It's time for Billy Goat Tales. It is Tuesday. Damn. Dave, I'm sorry, man. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was on my soapbox. Over here about to cry. All right. Cool. Well, let's, I know Billy Goat Tales is about to go. I know I'm going to run over probably just a little bit here. Take a couple quick looks. We have been looking at ADA and Sol, so let me just follow up on those. So Sol, we talked about 139. We did get a bounce in that area. All right, that was a key level that we were looking at. Again, we've been looking at that for some time. It's just based on price action to the left. All right, just come back left on the chart. Good Lord, y'all are just crushing the chat. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys. All right, what else? I got this. That's for you. Just username. And one last I love gold for the road. There it is. Y'all got all the bangers there. All right. So anyways, 139, that's an area we were looking at. And we did get a nice little bounce there. Next level down is 121. Mark that on your charts, okay? Put a notification at 121. You can see it. This was the spot before Solana even took off, as 121. All right, so look for some price action there. Price continues to fall down. Of course, top side, right now, you're going to have some resistance at about 163. So if you got in here, 163 might be a good area to exit. Let's go over to Cardano real quick. We'll look at that. All right, 66 cents. We're looking at that. Man, you got to retest on the bottom side a couple times. So you can see it was important, right? How do we identify it? Same thing. Went back left on the chart, okay? Easy peasy. Finding this level here, just going back left on the chart and look at price action. So it came down, you can see bounce, try to find support there, broke down, retest, got back over top of it. Hopefully Bitcoin continues to consolidate. Bitcoin continues to consolidate in the range we've been looking at. Then we can see Cardano move back up and at least get up to the value area high. Value area high is about 71 cents. All right, keep an eye on that. And then if you reestablish the range, all Gucci for ADA, that's up over 73 cents. But right now, you're kind of in the middle. You're right there by the dynamic reactor, only 15 minute, but value area high seems to be your high side. Hopefully we maintain this area at about 67 cents. Obviously it can go down a little bit lower. If it does fall through that though, let me zoom out just a little bit to, I think 50 cents is about where it got a bounce previously. Excuse all my back testing, but yeah, there's definitely buying pressure in this area at 55 cents. All right, so I'll mark that on the charts for you guys just so you have it. You guys are blowing up the chat. I appreciate you. There you go. All right, so that's your two quick looks there. Oscillate on 15 minute. Hey, look, finally getting something a little bullish there. All right, crossing the upside. True 7 flash. You got a reversal. So never know. I think it could push back up. Get rid of this line here. You don't need that. Cool. All right. Well, that about wraps that up. Let's go over to show you guys where to head to next, right? That's the important part. Billy Goat Tales, because you know that's where we go on Tuesday. So if you guys are new here, just checking out the channel for the first time, go over to Billy Goat Tales on X. All right, it is a phenomenal space. In this one, oh, this is a good one. Create your LLC, Living Trust, Crypto Tax with Ernest Lee. Man, hey, definitely get over there and check that out. I'm gonna get over there and check that out, right? I'm very interested in that stuff. Because you know that's stuff, man. There's some big tax advantages if you don't know, working through some of, you know, LLCs. There's a lot of things you can do with properties and all kinds of stuff. Cool. So head over there, definitely check that out, and let's go ahead and start wrapping this up. Man, see what you did, Alex. Let's turn this music down a little bit here. All right. Well, again, I am not leaving the network, so everything is all Gucci there. It's just work stuff coming up, kind of getting in the way, but that's what created this. If you guys don't know, that's what created the Crypto Nightcap. Was my work schedule changed. They flipped me to nights, and we had to pivot. You know, I was always on the morning show, and I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll just run a show in the evening. And so we created the Crypto Nightcap, and you guys have been ultra supportive. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you, honestly. So, cool. Well, goodness. For now, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're going to sign off. As always, I love you guys a long time. Trade safe. Be safe. And I'm out.
Welcome to the Nightcap, your TA home. Everybody knows we trade in them zones. Late night, no sleep, yeah, we keep it real. Crypto moves fast, no time for the feels. TradeFly rocking charts, he about to take flight. Crypto Nightcap, where the dark meets the bright. This path ain't cheap, you can dream while you sleep. Steady building wealth, invest in yourself. Breaking it down, good vibes in sight. The makers in tight, adjusting my sight. It's all or nothing, this is how we attack. Get your head right, it's a Crypto Nightcap.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything know, man, I still go